hopefully what you get from tonight is the understanding that those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream.
Hey, the beautiful thing about mistakes is it's okay for people to see you make a mistake. Just don't never let a motherfucker see you quit. You gonna watch me make mistakes, but you ain't gonna never watch me quit.
Stop comparing yourself to other people. Compare yourself to you. Be the best you could possibly be. And that's all you need to focus on. Be the best you could possibly be.
To win, you gotta lose. To be successful, you gotta have something that's not successful. To be happy, you gotta have disappointment.
Found out the three most common traits of highly successful people. Do you remember those?
Yeah, it was, it's so funny. A superiority complex. So the three most common traits of hyper successful people that they looked at, and it was interesting because there's the influencer world wants to be like, you have to wake up at 5 or you have to do cold plunges or whatever the fuck, right? But the thing but there was actually very few that they all had in common. So number one was that they had a superiority complex. They thought they were better than other people and that they deserved more. The second is that they suffered from massive insecurity and feeling that they would never be enough. And third, they had impulse control. And so you've got this combination of people who are like, I want to do this big thing. So there's this big toward thing. And they've got this big away pain that's like, I'm never going to be enough. I always have to do more. And then they have impulse control that keeps them focused on the goal.
You think a man cheating depends on the woman?
Yeah.
I don't think that at all.
No matter what you think. How come you think, where do you think the phrase happy wife, happy life comes from?
Yeah, but I think people that cheat.
No, okay, so I think there's three types of cheaters. There's a serial cheater, the James Bond cheater, and then the guy that's forced to cheat.
Okay, what is a James Bond cheater and how are you forced to cheat?
James Bond cheater is, I do everything right. I'm in Rio, I see a little thing, boom, boom, boom. Nobody sees me. Boom, boom, boom. I come back home to my normal life.
Okay.
All right.
You smooth, you slick with it.
Smooth with it, yeah.
Okay.
The guy that's forced to cheat is I've been on the road in a week and I come here and you'd be like, I gotta do my podcast. That's the first night. I can't. I gotta make it like you just 4 or 5 days in a row, you're not taking care of your man and then he does what he does.
Oh. So then you step out.
And then there's a serial cheater, the guy that just
keeps on cheating.
Don't whatever. But yes, men can. I think it depends on that. Women run the world, you just don't know it.
You had the American dream happen to me. I got the great job, I was good at it. I bought a house, the house had a pool, I had the American dream. And I really, really liked it. Loved it for about 6 months. And then I walked in my house and went, oh man, this is not fixing this problem that I have. How is that possible? Jim Carrey did a really good quote a couple of years ago, a few years ago, and he said, I want everybody to get their dream, all their dreams come true, everybody, so that they could know that it's not the answer.